Kate, I am hung up on the comma. What does the title of the book imply?
It implies, so I would say it free Melania. It implies she is quite free. It's describing how I believe she is and she lives within the Trump administration. The hashtag Free Melania came out when she first came on the scene. Everyone thought she was miserable and, sending out bat signals from the White House to save her. And, I think the opposite is true. 3 years in, she's enjoying herself. She has a lot of autonomy, a lot of independence. She can do and say whatever she wants. So she is free Melania.
She is a woman of mystery. 3 years in the White House, and I don't feel like we really have a clear picture of her. That is up until the release of your book. Does she cultivate that deliberately?
I think it's a handful of things. One is she's very uncompromising about who she is and what she wants to do. And that's good and bad. I mean, it sort of lowered the bar for what's expected or anticipated from a first lady. And in a way, it sort of raised the bar for first ladies who don't have to, they're never seen as individuals. They're sort of dragged along a lot of the time or expected to do this or expected to do that. So it's a bit of a tricky game, but I certainly think she's savvy enough to understand how she's, I guess, marketing herself to the public in a way with the mystery. Listen, we felt like we knew Michelle Obama. We could go to SoulCycle with her and do carpool karaoke. And imagine, Melania Trump doing push-ups on Jimmy Fallon. It just doesn't compute. So this is still a first lady that we're learning about, which is why I wrote the book.
So the Grab 'em by the P tape comes out, and the next time that we see her, she is in a Gucci pussy bow. What was that all about? What was she trying to convey in that instance?
I've long believed there are no Melania Trump coincidences, right? So I think there was a reason she wore that. It's subtle. I'm not even sure if she thought people would pick up on it because it is sort of a strange term, but it is a very legitimate fashion term. Was she signaling the women who were against her husband for what he did and said on those Access Hollywood tapes? Or was she supporting her husband by saying, this doesn't bother me, I'm going to wear a pussy bow blouse? I think she leaves open that area, that ambiguity. And that way, people have that question mark about her. And she speaks through her visual cues and she never came out and said, I wore this because. She leaves it up to us to interpret it.
It all began with that escalator ride. You say that people have misinterpreted her desire to be in this, meaning she wanted him to run. She wanted to be a part of it. Explain.
I mean, I write in the book that this escalator ride looks like she's going down maybe to the shoe department at Saks or Neiman's or something. It certainly doesn't feel like she wants to be there to kick it off, but she did. And I think people have to remember, they've been together for 20 years now. She listened and was the sounding board each and every time there was a presidential election. And he said, I'm going to run. I should run. I'm going to run. This is the year. And finally, she said, listen, you're getting older. This is going to happen. You're going to win if you run. Run already. And she was very supportive. I think, for Melania Trump, she sort of moves through life as she so chooses. So this is just a finite chapter. She's not a seasoned political spouse, so we don't get that energy from her. But at the same time, she's taking this moment and making the best of it for her. She's mostly protecting her son. And she's trying to get by living in really the biggest fishbowl.
Okay, finally, you say it's free Melania, as opposed to free Melania.
It's eat, shoots, runs. No, it's free.
That was all about a panda, right? That was all about a panda and whether he was eating, shoots, and leaves or eating, shooting, and leaving. Anyway, congratulations and thank you.